Hello and welcome to Sktv'S News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Himavati Kumantabam. First, the headlines. Four suspected armed cadres held in Kangpokpi during search operation linked to abduction of 6 individuals from Leilon Vaipai village. Tangkul Katamnau Saklong TKS lands KSO directive asking Kuki villages in Ukrul and Kamjong to identify under Kangpokpi district, calls it provocative and unconstitutional. And Chief Secretary Puneet Kumar Goel says investors disappointed by frequent blockades on Manipur's Southeast Asia routes. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Joint security forces comprising Manipur Police, CRPF and Assam Rifles apprehended 4 suspected armed village volunteer cadres during search operation launched in connection with abduction of 6 individuals from Leilon Vaipai in Kangpokpi district on May 13. The operation was conducted on Sunday in the area between P. Molding and Leilon Vaipai inter-village road. The apprehended individuals have been identified as Thamkhomang Khongsai, 51 of Patbung village, Kangchup, Saikholet Khongsai, 40 of Mongbung Tongni, New Kaithil Manbi, Lunmintang Dimngel and Kamgolal Khongsai, 27 and 30. According to security forces, the 4 are suspected to be active members of armed village volunteer groups operating in Kangpokpi district and are allegedly involved in anti-social activities including extortion, criminal intimidation and illegal possession of arms and ammunition. Their possible involvement in the abduction of the 6 individuals is also being investigated. Security forces stated that series of operations have been underway since the abduction incident to trace the missing individuals and identify those responsible. Further investigation is in progress. Tangkul Katamnau Saklong TKS, the apex Tangkul students' body, has strongly condemned the directive issued by Kuki Students' Organization KSO Ukrul District, which instructed villages in Ukrul and Kamjong districts to install signboards identifying themselves under Kangpokpi district. In a rebuttal statement issued, TKS termed the directive as illegitimate, provocative and unconstitutional, alleging that it attempts to create territorial confusion and establish parallel authority structure through coercion and intimidation. The organization asserted that no student body or civil organization has the authority to alter district jurisdictions or impose territorial classifications, powers which rest solely on the government under constitutional mandate. Reaffirming that the ancestral lands and traditional jurisdictions of Ukrul and Kamjong belong to indigenous Tangkul Naga people, TKS stated that territorial claims cannot be altered through threats or unilateral declarations. The student body further urged Government of Manipur, district administrations and law enforcement agencies to immediately investigate those responsible for issuing the directive, prevent erection of misleading territorial signboards and ensure protection for affected villages. TKS also appealed to village authorities and citizens to reject unlawful instructions while maintaining peace and coexistence, warning that Manipur's fragile situation should not be further aggravated by reckless provocation and intimidation. Directorate of Trade, Commerce and Industries organized a day-long workshop on industrial corridors and plug-and-play infrastructure, state readiness for global manufacturing, and national and state single window system at Sanghaithil Hall of Imphal Hotel today. Chief Secretary Dr. Puneet Kumar Goel, Additional Chief Secretary of Department of Trade, Commerce and Industries Anurag Bajpai, and Director of Department of Trade, Commerce and Industries Hana Kamai attended the program. Speaking in the program, Chief Secretary Dr. Puneet Kumar Goel said the workshop aims to boost the state's economy by facilitating single window system, industrial corridor, plug-and-play infrastructure, and to enhance manufacturing ecosystem by making it investor-friendly and by availing skilled workers. However, he added that investors are disappointed by frequent blockades on Manipur's Southeast Asia routes. While deliberating on the need to utilize state's potential, Chief Secretary Goel emphasized on the need to create manufacturing trade hub by ensuring seamless and blockade-free movement along national highways.
To expedite their efforts in compliance reduction and deregulation. So time-bound decision making, which is very important for any business which is coming to the state. It brings competitive environment, reduce delays, and does not basically entrepreneurs, when he comes to the state and he wants to invest, or a young entrepreneur from the state itself, when he wants to instead set up with MSME, so there should not be any delays. Bureaucratic delays can hinder the investor, and then he can go away to the other state or leave the idea of setting up the enterprise at all forever.
Hundreds of Sktv'S men and women staged a massive protest rally today condemning what they termed as fraudulent and politically motivated allegations leveled against Deputy Chief Minister Nemcha Kipgen by Foothills Naga Coordination Committee FNCC and Manipur Naga Youth Organization MNYO. The rally, which began from New Te Kailhang in downtown Kangpokpi and proceeded along National Highway 2 towards uptown Kangpokpi, raised slogans against allegations and accusing the two organizations of acting as mouthpieces of radical anti-peace elements attempting to destabilize a BJP-led government in the state. Speakers and protesters alleged that the accusations against Nemcha Kipgen formed part of larger conspiracy with an aim to tarnish the image of both Deputy Chief Minister and BJP leadership. A woman protester identified as Chiching questioned credibility of the allegations and defended Nemcha Kipgen's public service record, including her recognition as COVID-19 warrior and her alleged role in facilitating release of 21 Tangkhul detainees in Ukhrul during recent tensions. Protesters further claimed that forces opposed to reconciliation and peace building were targeting leaders working towards restoring normalcy in violence in Manipur. Calling the situation alarming, the demonstrators urged central government and BJP central leadership to intervene decisively and take action against organizations allegedly promoting communal division and instability under the guise of civil activism.
The Kangpokpi constituents of Srimati Nemcha Kipgen are gathered here to protest against the unabated lies and sinful tactics of the FNCC and the MNYO to prolong this present situation by fraudulent allegation of misappropriation funds by the Deputy Chief Minister, dragging her name and image of the entire BJP as a party. Isn't it shameful to press charges against an MLA who is also a part of the tribal community itself? Therefore, the central government must intervene to find the culprits within the parts who are trying to topple this government.
Strongly criticized Kuki civil society organizations CSOs for claiming no knowledge about 6 Naga men abducted on May 13 from Leilon Waifei village. In a press statement issued by NPF Manipur State Unit President Awangbo Nyumai, NPF described the claim as deeply disturbing, unacceptable and contrary to principles of humanity and truth. The party pointed out contradictions since Kuki CSOs acknowledged the abduction and release of 12 plus 2 innocent civilians, including women and a child, yet denied knowledge of 6 men who were taken together with them. The released women, Kachaklung Tiumai, wife of Reverend Dr. Manu Tiumai, Winilio Tiumai and daughter Sarah Tiumai, wife and daughter of Dilip Tiumai, and Wibonliu Chawang, wife of Farilungbo Chawang, serve as living witnesses to the incident. NPF raised serious questions about who abducted the men, who separated the husbands from their wives, and who released the women on May 15 while keeping the men in custody. NPF demanded immediate disclosure of their whereabouts, their safe and unconditional return, and accountability for those responsible. It noted that Naga people have shown immense restraint despite pain and anger, but warned that continued denial would deepen mistrust and endanger peace between communities. Thado Students Association TSA General Headquarters has reiterated distinct identity of Thado community amid ongoing tensions in Manipur following 2023 violence. In a media release issued, TSA stated that Manipur has historically been a mosaic of diverse ethnic communities and asserted that the Constitution of India's Scheduled Tribes list for Manipur 1956 clearly recognizes Thado as distinct tribal community. The association said the community requires proper identification and protection during the present crisis. The association further stated that the situation has gradually improved following an understanding reached on August 6, 2025 between Thado representatives and Meitei civil society organizations, including Kokomi, Amuko, Fox and Arambai Tengul. TSA also paid tribute to Nekham Thado and 3 recently killed Thado church leaders while appealing for peace and communal harmony. It advised Thado individuals and families who do not identify as Kuki and have no connection with Kuki ideology to remain in regular contact with TSA helpline while traveling to or residing in Imphal and valley areas to avoid complications amid ongoing ethnic tensions. Union Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports, Raksha Khadse, reviewed the progress of permanent campus of National Sports University at Kotruk in Imphal West and interacted with athletes, students, coaches and officials associated with the country's first dedicated sports university. During her visit, the minister also inspected Sports Authority of India National Centre of Excellence NCOE Imphal to assess sports ecosystem and athlete support infrastructure in the region. She was accompanied by NSU Vice Chancellor Daljit Singh Chowdhury, Manipur Sports Secretary and Praveen, SAI Regional Director C. Dhandabapani and other senior officials. Joining athletes during their morning training session, Raksha Khadse participated in fitness and conditioning activities while observing endurance drills, stretching exercises, mobility routines and sports-specific practice sessions. Appreciating the discipline and dedication of the athletes, she encouraged them to continue striving for excellence and bring laurels to the country at international platforms. At the NSU campus spread across nearly 325 acres, the minister reviewed ongoing infrastructure development works, noting that nearly 95% of the construction has been completed. The facilities include academic blocks with smart classrooms and laboratories, sports science facilities, residential hostels, library, auditorium and administrative buildings designed to accommodate around 1,300 students and 60 faculty members. Speaking during the visit, the minister said the university represents transformational step towards strengthening India's sports ecosystem through sports science, research, innovation and athlete development. She stated that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the country is witnessing unprecedented investment in sports infrastructure and education, adding that the university would emerge as landmark institution for developing globally competitive athletes and sports professionals. Later at the SAI NCOE Imphal, she reviewed facilities related to physiotherapy, recovery, sports medicine, nutrition, physiology and strength and conditioning for elite athletes and emerging talent from Northeast region. Chairman of Scheduled Caste SC Department, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, Ayangbam Okain, highlighted ongoing Manipur crisis and sufferings of people during the National Meeting of DCC Chairpersons SC Department, Southern States, which was organized by All India Congress Committee, AICC, Scheduled Caste Department at New Delhi yesterday. General Secretary of AICC and Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, Chairman of AICC Scheduled Caste Department, Rajendra Pal Gautam, along with other Congress leaders from Manipur, Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Tripura, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Odisha, West Bengal, Telangana, Punjab attended the meeting. Speaking on the meeting, Chairman of Scheduled Caste Department, MPCC, Ayangbam Okain, maintained that people of Manipur are really disappointed with BJP government, which has failed to bring a solution. He added that the conflict which started between Meitei and Kuki community have continued further, and the conflict has now spread between Naga and Kuki community. While highlighting the sufferings and hardships faced by common people, Ayangbam Okain also informed about the hostage situation in Manipur. Speaking further, O'Kane maintained that the inaction of centre and failure to contain the violence has created extreme dissatisfaction among people in Manipur. He further urged AICC to make sure that centre listen to the pain and suffering of people of Manipur. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Watching Sktv'S Afternoon English News, more news and updates. A large number of women folk staged a sit-in today at Santhal Bazaar, demanding justice for the victims of the recent Trong Lobby bomb attack. The sit-in protest was jointly organized by AMUCO, COHR, MSF, Amawova, PLM, PAM and SUDC, Jamiatul Ulama Santhal. Demonstrators held placards with slogans such as "Don't kill Manipuris," "Stop killing innocent people by terrorists," and "Stop proxy war immediately." Speaking to media persons on the sidelines of the protest, Mohammad Mufijuddin expressed deep concern over the protracted suffering of the public. He lamented that the citizens of the state have been subjected to untold miseries ever since the current crisis erupted in May 2023. Mufijuddin pointed out that thousands of displaced people continue to languish in various relief camps across the states, while urging both the central and state governments to implement necessary measures for their early resettlement. Stating that the territorial and emotional integrity of Manipur cannot be divided, he called on the government to restore normalcy and foster harmonious coexistence among the diverse communities in Manipur.
Shanti leitaba mihan mipuntana thanba Manipur mu oirak libasi shanti leihanbiu mihan mipul lebanbiu community amaga nusi sanaba leihanbiu haiba khoi kolawadu pujatuna khoi se protest ase pangthok tabani lanjena tuna leiriba relief camp da leiriba kaya se so khoi makhoi gi mayumda handal halaga shanti da tangdu leitaba Manipur mu oihanbada asigi Manipur lenga amadi India lenga na choba daita lobiyu.
Security forces arrested 3 active cadres belonging to different underground outfits in separate operations conducted in Imphal district on May 24 and 25. According to security sources, 2 active cadres of NRFM were apprehended on May 24 from Pangai Nepali Basti in Imphal East district. The arrested individuals were identified as Moirang Tim Samson Maitei, 28, alias Tonsna of Moirang Thamnapokpi, Mamanglekai, Bishnupur district, presently residing at Pangai Nepali Basti, and Chanambam Nabakumar Mitei, 22, alias Ibungo of Hautak Tamfa Kuno Awanglekai, Bishnupur district. 2 mobile phones were recovered from their possession. In another operation carried out on May 25, security forces arrested an active cadre of KYKL, identified as Oinam Shelung Singh, alias Amutun, alias Nauba, 30, of Sejang Awanglekai, under Yangpopi Police Station, Imphal East district, from his locality. On the same day, an active cadre of KCPPWG, identified as Mohammad Satibur Rahman, alias Boyai, 34, of Kaboisoi Sabel Laikai, under Hengang Police Station, Imphal East district, was also arrested from his residence. 1 mobile phone was seized from him. As part of Youth Mentorship Project, Know Your Police Station program was organized at Irilbung Police Station for students of class 8 to 10 from Irilbung High School and Pioneer Academy. During the program, students were sensitized on various aspects of policing, including complaint and FIR registration, police and judicial remand, rights of arrested persons, provisions of the new criminal laws, and different kinds of offences. They were also introduced to the functioning of e-Malkhana, law and order duties and night patrolling activities. Police personnel further conducted demonstrations on frisking and checking procedures to give students practical exposure to police operations. The interaction program was well appreciated by the participating students and teachers, who described it as informative and insightful. Like-minded group LMG Manipur observed its 5th Foundation Day during a function that was held at Manipur Press Club today. Langtabal MLA Karam Sham, President of LMG, Leihau Thabam Kunjeshwar Sharma, Chief Advisor Wangkhimcha Shyamjai, Dr. Longjam Baleshwar, Git Kumar Nepram, Asim Kennedy, Kedri Tama and founder of RM School, Dr. Khwarakpam Hillary, graced the program. New members of LMG were given warm welcome during the program, including MLA Karam Sham's son, who donated a sum of 50,000 rupees. Speaking in the program, MLA Karam Sham stressed on the importance of providing help and assistance without expecting anything in return. He also lauded LMG for their service to humanity and for helping those in need.
I sang in practical way in the Kenya, Mr. Amane. The policy, Makala, put culture upon it. It's really Aduna, humanity service, with the Mankava, issue late.
27th Foundation Day celebration of the All Manipur Arts and Culture Students Union, Amaksu, kam Athoy Balam Jinglam Tak Amaksu Award Presentation Ceremony was held today at the Auditorium Hall of the Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, JNMDA Imphal. The event was graced by JNMDA Director P. Bilash, Arts and Culture Joint Director G. Dharmadas Sharma, JNMDA Pradhan Guru T.H. Sudhir and Amaksu President S.H. Abung Sharma as the main dignitaries. During the ceremony, Athoy Balam Jinglam Tak Amaksu Awards were presented to 26 artists over the age of 60. Speaking on the sidelines, Amaksu President S.H. Abung Sharma highlighted the organization's role in preserving and promoting the arts and culture of Manipur, noting that they provide these lifetime awards to senior artists alongside annual honors for women artists on Nupilan.
Sahi Humfugi Matakta Laireba, Nupa was asking Sigimum da Quina, Zamlava Kudol, Tamjaraga, Hariba Foundation Day, Aduga Kogi Manipuri, Mangtar Kadoroba, Kalasing, Yokanabagi Pandam da Koi Hariba, Pantuk Savani, Adugam Sidanatana, Akogi, 12 December, Hariba Nupilan. Nixing Numit Kamari Lena, Aquina, Imasing the Makaiba, Akogi, Nupi Obi, Akogi, Sahi Humfugi Matakta Lairabi, Imaben, Kalato, Zerbi, Imaben, Singsidazu, Aquina, Hariba, Sem, Sumaina, Namjaba Kudol, Tamjaraga, Kogi, Makogi, Katopira, Kalagi Lam, the Sahili Sanction, Katopir, Posing Buikai Kunavagi, Horam Pantokse, Aduga, Marakta, Kogi, Ningtam Numit. 30 August Lairiba aduga Khongjom de Lairiba Hariba Numising Sida Koina Tungan Tungan ba Patriotism ki akoigi lebang ning bagi isaida Imphal moiba akoigi competition sing aduga akoigi Imaleba ki damda kathokraba koi Manipur ki hero sing sida sigi oiba murti sing sida koina painting competition na sing ba sing je tawraga tungan ba akoi ngasi fawba thorum kya pangthokuna laksari.
A college-level symposium on the theme Inspired by Nature for Climate for Our Future was held today at MLMB College, Shimnam Huidrum, Imphal West. The event, held in connection with World Environment Day, was jointly organized by the college's IQAC, Eco Club and the Departments of Environmental Science and Botany under the aegis of the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change. Principal Dr. Y. Birhari and IQAC Coordinator M. Sadananda graced the function, which drew participation from around 100 students. Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan concluded successfully in Tamenglong district on May 25 with closing program held at the conference hall of DC office. The campaign, launched on May 18 under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, was conducted across 38 villages in Tamenglong, Tamai and Tausem blocks as part of Janjatiya Garima Utsav 2026 under the theme Sabse Dur Sabse Pehle. The initiative focused on delivering essential services, including healthcare, education, veterinary care, and other welfare schemes to various line departments of Government of Manipur. Speaking at the closing ceremony, Assistant Commissioner to DC and District Nodal Officer for the program, Namthango Kamei, highlighted importance of extending government services to remote communities. The event was also attended by Subdivisional Officer Tamenglong D. Maidinbui, along with departmental officers. Officials stated that the campaign strengthened coordination among departments and improved outreach to underserved villages in the district. Federation of Civil Society Organizations, Forks Manipur, has extended warm greetings to the Meitei Bengal community on the auspicious occasion of Eid al-Fitr. In its message, Forks Assistant Secretary of Information and Public Relations, Dayeng Jamthoiba, expressed hope that this holy festival would help restore lasting peace and normalcy to the state. It further emphasized that the spirit of Eid should serve as a catalyst for strengthening communal harmony and reviving the fraternal bonds among the diverse communities of Manipur. All Manipur Students Guardians Organization AMSGO Manipur organized a condolence meeting to mourn the demise of Milal President and Padma Shri awardee Dr. Waikhum Gojen Meitei, who passed away recently at RIMS Hospital following an illness. Attendees observed a 2-minute silence during the condolence meeting held at AMSGO's Singjamai Saugrapam Lekai office. They recalled the pivotal role played by Gojen in the movement to promote the Meitei Mayek script and Manipuri language, describing his demise as an irreparable loss for the state. The organization's members also praised his social conduct, noting how he interacted warmly with people from all walks of life without any class distinction. Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur STD-CM condoled the demise of its executive committee member and Milal President Dr. Waikhum Gojen. In a condolence meeting issued by its publicity secretary N. Deveshwar, STD-CM praised Gojen's immense contributions to promoting Meitei Mayek and Manipuri language. The organization also described Gojen as a person who worked relentlessly toward the enlistment of the Meitei community in the ST list of India while expressing solidarity with the bereaved family. Now moving on in the sports news. Coaches and students of Phoenix Fight Club gave rousing welcome to professional fighter Bhupen Mutum, who had a successful stint at Indian Fight League. Bhupen Mutum won $1,000 after he defeated Lakshman Govekar of Karnataka during the fight that was held at Bengaluru's Koramangala Indoor Stadium. Bhupen Mutum arrived at Imphal International Airport today amid warm welcome from his fans and coaches. He further aims to qualify in UFC. And in the weather report, India Meteorological Department Meteorological Center Imphal has forecast thunderstorms accompanied by lightning and rainfall in several districts of Manipur over the coming days. Districts likely to be affected include Thoubal, Kakching, Teknopal, Chandil, Churachandpur and Farzol, with Farzol expected to experience heavy rainfall at isolated places. The Weather Office stated that scattered to isolated rain and thunder showers are very likely in many parts of Manipur, while no major warning has been issued for later days in most districts. The public has been advised to remain alert and use the Mosam, Meghdud and Damini mobile applications for weather updates and lightning warnings. On the other hand, according to ICAR, Regional Center Lamphel, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 27.5 degrees Celsius, while minimum temperature was 20 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 91% in the morning and 63% in the evening. Manipur received a maximum of 3.2 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours. Now before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Four suspected armed cadres held in Kangpokpe during search operation linked to abduction of 6 individuals from Leilon Vaifei village. Tangku Katamnau Saklong TKS slams KSO directive asking Kuki villagers in Ukrul and Kamjung to identify under Kangpopi district, calls it provocative and unconstitutional. And Chief Secretary Punit Kumar Goel says investors disappointed by frequent blockades on Manipur's Southeast Asia routes. Now that's all we have for today's afternoon English news. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good day.